Your body isn't aging on a fixed clock ticking down toward decline. Every single day, tiny signals decide your fate. Muscles talk to organs, cells whisper messages, and hormones choose between two paths. One path leads toward repair, strength, and resilience over time. The other path leads toward decline, fatigue, and slow deterioration. Most people believe genetics control everything about how they age, but scientists discovered something that changes this entire story completely. Aging isn't only about years passing on a calendar, it's about which signals your cells receive constantly. And one simple, ancient human activity controls more than you think. That activity is something almost every person can do daily. It's not expensive, complicated, or exhausting like intense training programs. It's walking, and its effects go far deeper than expected. Most people assume walking only burns a few calories. They think it's too gentle, too ordinary, too simple to matter. But inside your body, walking triggers a biological revolution constantly. It changes how your cells communicate, repair, and regenerate themselves daily. This isn't about weight loss or fitness trends whatsoever. This is about controlling the actual biological aging process itself. Today, we're exploring the hidden science behind walking's anti-aging power. You'll discover why sitting accelerates aging faster than most people realize. You'll learn which cellular repair systems walking activates immediately during movement, and you'll understand why consistency matters more than intensity ever will. Think about the moments when your body first felt different. Energy wasn't as stable as it used to feel. Recovery from simple activities started taking longer than expected. Sleep became lighter, and stress hit harder than before. Weight began shifting into places that felt unfamiliar and strange. Most people assume something inside their body is simply breaking down. They say things like, "My metabolism is slowing down naturally." But your body rarely breaks down suddenly or without clear warning signs. Instead, it responds directly to the environment you create daily. Your cells constantly interpret signals about movement, food, sleep, and stress. When movement happens regularly, muscles send urgent signals demanding energy. These signals tell tissues to remain strong, active, and fully functional. Repair processes stay switched on because the body expects continued activity. But when sitting becomes the default state for most hours, everything changes. Muscles stay inactive, circulation slows down, and energy demand drops sharply. Your body interprets this stillness as an environment requiring less repair. Cellular damage begins accumulating because maintenance seems unnecessary and wasteful. Mitochondria become sluggish, producing less energy than they normally would. Inflammation quietly increases, and hormones shift toward pure energy conservation. This isn't your body failing you or falling apart randomly. This is your body being brutally efficient with limited resources. It refuses to maintain expensive systems that appear completely unnecessary right now. If movement rarely happens, resources devoted to repair simply decrease. But here's the fascinating part that changes everything you believed. This entire process can reverse remarkably fast once signals change again. Walking sends an immediate, undeniable signal your body cannot ignore easily. When muscles contract repeatedly, they demand fuel, oxygen, and full coordination. Circulation increases instantly, energy pathways switch on, and nerves adjust. Your cells receive a completely new, urgent message during movement. The body is active, energy is required, and repair matters. Your body was never broken or permanently damaged in any way. It was simply waiting for signals proving movement still mattered. When people imagine slowing aging, they picture dramatic, extreme solutions immediately. Intense training programs, strict diets, expensive supplements, complicated daily routines. The belief is that stopping something powerful requires equally powerful weapons. Because of this belief, walking gets dismissed as far too simple. It seems too gentle, too ordinary, too easy to actually work. But inside your body, walking activates systems deeply tied to longevity. One major reason involves the surprising role of your skeletal muscles. Your muscles aren't just structures that move your body around. They're biochemical organs constantly communicating with every other system inside. When muscles contract during movement, they release powerful signaling molecules instantly. These molecules are called myokines, and they travel throughout your bloodstream. Myokines interact with your immune system, liver, brain, and fat tissue. One crucial thing myokines do is regulate chronic inflammation levels precisely. Chronic low-level inflammation is one of aging's biggest hidden drivers. Over time, inflammatory signals damage tissues and disrupt metabolic processes severely. But when muscles release myokines regularly, they counterbalance this dangerous inflammation. Walking also dramatically improves how your body regulates blood sugar levels. This prevents metabolic stress that contributes directly to cellular damage. Walking increases circulation, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach tissues efficiently. Cells receiving proper oxygen and nutrients maintain repair processes far better. These effects don't feel dramatic from the outside looking in, but internally they're incredibly powerful, consistent, and biologically transformative over time. Your body doesn't only respond to intensity or extreme physical stress, it responds strongly to signals repeated consistently, day after day.
Now let's talk about a hormone quietly controlling your entire aging process. That hormone is cortisol, often misunderstood as simply the stress hormone. Its true role inside your body is actually far more complex. Cortisol regulates energy, alertness, and how you respond to challenges. When cortisol rises briefly, it mobilizes fuel and sharpens mental focus. In short bursts, cortisol helps you wake up and concentrate deeply. It allows your body to react quickly when situations demand action. The real problem begins when cortisol stays elevated for extended periods. Modern lifestyles create exactly this dangerous situation without most people realizing it. Constant mental stimulation, long work hours, poor sleep, limited physical movement. These factors keep your nervous system trapped in persistent low-grade stress. When cortisol remains elevated too often, your body shifts toward pure survival. One of the first systems affected is your critical immune response. Chronic cortisol exposure weakens immunity, making tissue repair significantly less efficient. Cortisol also increases inflammation throughout your entire body over time. This low-level inflammation gradually damages cells and accelerates biological aging processes. Elevated cortisol also encourages your body to store energy dangerously, particularly around your abdomen, since stress signals suggest future scarcity ahead. Over time, this creates increased visceral fat linked to metabolic aging. Sleep suffers too, since high evening cortisol disrupts deep sleep cycles. Without deep sleep, your body loses its most important repair window. Higher inflammation, increased fat storage, disrupted sleep, and reduced repair combine. This creates a biological environment where aging signals dangerously accelerate together. Walking interrupts this destructive pattern in a surprisingly gentle, effective way. During moderate walking, your breathing becomes steady and deeply rhythmic. Muscles move repeatedly without triggering extreme physical or mental strain. Your nervous system begins shifting away from constant, exhausting alertness mode. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for calm recovery. As parasympathetic activity increases, cortisol levels naturally begin stabilizing themselves. Your body gradually exits survival mode and re-enters powerful repair mode. And when repair mode activates, healthy aging processes start functioning again.
To truly understand walking's power, we need to examine your cells directly. Inside each cell are tiny structures called mitochondria working constantly. These structures function like microscopic power plants, generating usable cellular energy. When mitochondria are healthy, cells produce energy smoothly and efficiently. Tissues repair themselves easily, muscles function well, and resilience increases naturally. But mitochondrial function changes significantly as inactivity becomes your daily normal. During long periods of inactivity, mitochondria become noticeably less efficient overall. Energy production slows down, and cells produce more harmful metabolic waste. Over time, this contributes to fatigue, reduced endurance, and gradual decline. Walking sends a powerful, undeniable signal that changes this entire process. Each step activates large muscle groups throughout your legs and hips. These muscles require constant energy, stimulating mitochondrial activity inside cells. When this happens repeatedly, your body starts producing brand new mitochondria. This process is called mitochondrial biogenesis, literally creating new energy factories. More mitochondria means greater capacity to generate energy efficiently overall. But the story goes even deeper than simple energy production alone. Walking activates a critical metabolic pathway known as AMPK signaling. AMPK functions like a cellular sensor, detecting when energy gets used. When AMPK activates, it prioritizes repair processes and improves overall efficiency. It stimulates cells to recycle damaged components and remove accumulated waste. Walking also dramatically increases blood flow throughout your entire body, especially toward muscle tissue, your brain, and your skin surface. Improved circulation allows oxygen and nutrients to reach cells effectively. Metabolic waste products get removed more efficiently as circulation improves. Cells receiving steady oxygen and nutrients maintain repair systems far better. Meanwhile, your muscles release myokines that travel through your bloodstream. These signaling molecules influence organs across your entire body simultaneously. Some regulate inflammation, others influence brain function and immune activity. This explains why walking affects systems far beyond just your muscles. Your brain, immune system, and metabolic organs all receive these signals. Over time, this creates an internal environment favoring maintenance over decline. Walking isn't just simple movement happening during your daily routine. It's a biochemical message sent throughout your entire body constantly. When walking becomes consistent, your body reaches a quiet, powerful turning point. At first, changes feel subtle, almost impossible to notice immediately. The walk simply feels like a small addition to your day. But as days become weeks, something inside your body shifts dramatically. Energy production becomes smoother, and muscles warm up more quickly now. Your body recovers from small physical stresses much more easily. This is often when several internal systems start working together efficiently. Your mitochondria produce energy with significantly less strain than before. Circulation has improved, allowing nutrients to reach tissues much faster. Hormonal signals regulating metabolism and stress become increasingly balanced overall. Your body no longer reacts to walking as a new demand. It is fully adapted, and now your cells expect regular movement. Because of this expectation, repair processes become dramatically more active daily. Your body prioritizes maintaining tissues, muscle fibers, and metabolic systems consistently. This shift shows up in surprisingly simple, noticeable everyday ways. Energy during your day feels steadier, without dramatic highs and lows. Recovery after activity becomes faster because repair pathways work efficiently. Many people notice significant improvements in their overall sleep quality too. When your body experiences regular movement, your nervous system settles easier. This allows deeper sleep cycles when cellular repair happens most intensely. Mental clarity often improves as well, since walking increases brain blood flow. This supports memory, focus, and cognitive resilience tied to healthy aging. None of these changes happen suddenly or without consistent daily effort. They appear gradually as your body learns movement is now normal. This is the true switch moment inside your entire biological system. Your body moves from reacting occasionally to preparing for regular movement. And when your body prepares for movement, everything organizes around resilience. Some people start walking hoping for immediate, dramatic transformation and results. After a few days, they feel disappointed when nothing seems different. Energy feels roughly the same, and aging still feels completely inevitable. So they assume walking is simply too mild to matter much. But most of the time, the real issue isn't walking itself. The actual issue is consistency, or rather the lack of it. Biological systems influencing aging don't respond to isolated one-time events. They respond to signals repeating frequently enough to establish clear patterns. 1 or 2 walks might temporarily boost circulation or activate pathways, but without repetition, your body never interprets this as new normal. Cellular systems responsible for adaptation never fully activate without consistent repetition. Another problem appears when the rest of your day stays sedentary. If you walk for 20 minutes but sit for 14 hours, your body still receives a dominant signal suggesting constant inactivity. The brief walk helps, but the overall environment suggests movement stays rare. Cells respond to the average signal received throughout your entire day. When sitting dominates most waking hours, repair signals become significantly diluted. There's also the dangerous factor of unrealistic expectation and impatience. Many people expect immediate transformation from any single health habit adopted. When dramatic changes fail to appear quickly, motivation fades away fast. But cellular adaptation happens gradually, requiring patience and consistent daily repetition. Mitochondria increase slowly, circulation improves incrementally, and hormones stabilize over time. These processes require weeks of repeated signals before effects become noticeable. Walking works best when it becomes part of your daily environment, not just an occasional effort you make when feeling motivated. When movement repeats daily, your body begins interpreting it as completely normal. And when something becomes normal, your body reorganizes internal systems accordingly.